Hello, and welcome to Partners in Care's broadcast, Carry the Light. Each year around the holidays, we have hosted a special event, carving out time from our obligations and schedules to remember those who have touched our lives. Whether it be a parent, a grandparent, a spouse, a sibling, child, a relative, a friend, or a pet, the light that burns so brightly within them will never be extinguished, for we carry that light with us now. Life is dependent on light. As we journey through our darkest month, we hold fond memories of the lights of those who loved us, encouraged us, supported us, and strengthened us. We also hold on to hope that these darkest days will never have the final word, that light will always remain, always be present, and always guide our paths. Well, not only is it a dark month, but traditionally it's a cold month as well. On cold mornings when my children were young, my wife would make up a batch of cream of wheat. And truth be told, I cannot stand the stuff. And my wife knew that. She made sure to add 2 heaping spoonfuls of brown sugar in order to make that bland porridge palatable. And like one does with any sweetener, she would take the brown sugar and pour it on top, and then use her spoon to mix it in. It would have been physically impossible for me to take that spoon, stir it in the opposite direction, and extract all the brown sugar out of the cream of wheat. Once it's mixed in, it remains forever as part of the mixture, inseparable. The same truth is revealed when our souls interact, for our own mixture is never the same. The lights of those who have touched our lives can never be darkened, for their light becomes a part of our light, and our light becomes a part of others. Light is never meant to be hidden. It needs to shine, to illuminate, sharing warmth and hope. May you brilliantly carry the light of others, and may your own light shine brightly for others.
Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem. Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis 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 pacem.
Our time together will be marked by stories, reflections, and music. The stories shared are from our own staff members, stories about how the light of someone they served left an indelible mark on the heart of that caregiver.
I have a client who lived in rural Central Oregon, who grew up on a ranch, always riding horses, rounding up the cows, who loved sharing all of those stories. This person was fiercely independent throughout all of their 90-plus years, had several stray cats that they cared for, still had a wood-burning stove in their little trailer, but there came a point where they needed to move to assisted living. But I was there to help them maybe continue their quality of life by continuing to look at pictures, share stories. We were able to bring a cat, adopted a cat that this person was able to care for. So they felt that they still had something of their home left. I appreciated that this person was able to let me into their life and share their stories. I feel lucky to have been involved with this person, and I want to be able to share my life story to the next generation and not forget where I came from either, just as this person did.
A while ago, I went out and was helping a nurse with a visit and just did a blood draw on a patient. Unfortunately, I had to try a couple times. They were very gracious with my attempts. And by the end of the visit, they just asked, how's it going? How's life? What are you up to? I told that patient that life was, okay and busy. They were able to tell that I guess I was just going through some personal stuff. They just offered really kind words of encouragement and support. That was a bright spot in that day for me personally as a nurse. About 1.5 years to 2 years later, I went back to this patient for another blood draw. And I did get it on the first try, which was great for both of us. The patient asked, hey, haven't we done this before? Didn't we do this once before? And I was like, I think we did. And the patient asked, well, how's everything going? If I remember, you had, just some things happening in your personal life. And I said, yeah, everything's going good now. Thanks so much. And thank you for remembering that. It stood out to me just as a nurse to kind of be in the position of receiving care from that patient. Obviously not nursing care, but certainly just a personal affection and love. It was a poignant moment for me. And it's inspired me to look for these moments where I can make a personal connection with a patient or a grocery store clerk or a neighbor or someone that I'm passing on the street or my child. Yeah, look for these moments that you can extend care and love and compassion. It's a moment, it's an interaction that has stuck with me.
I wrote this song, Ocean, and I hope it brings you back to a place of remembrance and hope, as the ocean does for me.
Sometimes the ocean gives feelings, feelings that we can't escape, feelings that we can't erase. The ocean is just so mysterious, it's beautiful in every way, but nothing can compare to the way it shines right through your heart, just like the love we shot in the dark. All your good moments will come to the light, and all of your feelings you're hiding inside. Just open your eyes and you'll see what you've been missing all this time. When the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive. Sometimes the ocean gives reasons, reasons why we're paralyzed, reasons why we're stuck inside. The ocean is just so suspicious, it seems to get in your mind, but nothing can compare to the way it shines right through your heart, just like the love you shot in the dark. All your good moments will come to the light, and all of the feelings you're hiding inside. Just open your eyes and you'll see what you've been missing all this time. When the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive. love you shot in the dark. All your good moments will come to the light, and all of your feelings you're hiding inside. Just open your eyes and you see what you've been missing all this time. When the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive, when the ocean comes alive.
This holiday season reminds me of a story about Mother Teresa and her sisters in ministry. They're in their community. They used to support their community by cleaning people's houses and doing their laundry and helping them with bathing. One day, Mother Teresa came across a gentleman living in deplorable conditions. And she asked for permission to clean his house. And he promptly declined. But Mother Teresa, being persistent as she was, finally got him to agree. And as Mother Teresa and her sisters in ministry were cleaning the house, Mother Teresa found this old lamp, dusty and dirty. It hadn't been lit for years. And she asked the gentleman if he ever lit the lamp. And he said, no reason. I don't have any visitors. No one comes to see me. Really no reason to light the lamp. Mother Teresa thought for a while. She said, would you light the lamp for us when we come to see you? And he agreed. And that went on for several years. Sisters in ministry would come and see the gentleman. And one day, he sent a message back to Mother Teresa. He said, the light you lit in me still burns bright. And I think about, during this holiday season when we're spending time with our friends and family and us partners in care, when we care for our friends and family and patients and families, and may we keep in mind the light that we light in others. And that light also shines brightly within us. So as we go into that season, may you enjoy, may you have peace and harmony.
Somewhere, out at the edges, the night is turning and the waves of darkness begin to brighten the shore of dawn. The heavy dark falls back to earth, and the freed air goes wild with light. The heart fills with fresh, bright breath, and thoughts stir to give birth to color. I arise today, in the name of silence, womb of the word, in the name of stillness, home of belonging, in the name of the solitude of the soul and the earth. I arise today, blessed by all things, wings of breath, delight of eyes, wonder of whisper, intimacy of touch, eternity of soul, urgency of thought, miracle of health, embrace of God. May I live this day, compassionate of heart, clear in word, gracious in awareness, courageous in thought, generous in love.
I remember taking care of a patient in our hospice house. They were young, had a beautiful family, but sadly, they were battling a terminal illness. I remember within the first few minutes of meeting this patient, I was captivated by their positivity and their genuine outlook on life. I remember one particular day, the hospice house staff, we all got together. We threw the family and the patient a movie theme night. We brought in a big flat screen TV, had fluffy blankets, all nice and warm, bought junk food, and pounds of candy. We even brought in an old-fashioned popcorn maker. We set the room up perfectly as if the family was watching from a movie theater. We wanted to go above and beyond for this family, not because it was our job or because we felt bad. All of our hearts ached for this individual. This was a special patient to us. This story inspired me to live life to its fullest. I have my own family of 2 little kids, and it's not about big elaborate things. It's about being in the moment. That life is so short, and we need to hold on to those little memories, even if it's only an hour or 2. It's not about the big things in life. It's about the small things to make it count.
A patient that I had when I first started working for Partners in Care was a patient that was just Old West, grit, just completely independent, but was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. Their ranch got smaller and smaller, and what they could care for became this living room full of house plants. There were so many plants. They were on shelves and kind of vines kind of going through each room. And one day I was commenting on how incredible all these plants looked. And they said, you should take some clippings and take them home. And I thought, no, because I'm terrible with plants. I kill everything that I get. I wouldn't know what to do. And they were very insistent and cut some clippings, put them in paper towels and Ziplocs, and gave me some instructions and sent me on my way. I took care of those plants, and they are thriving. I've separated them, divided them, given them to people. I just think back that, if I had not encountered this patient and not had kind of their passion shared with me, I wouldn't have discovered it as a passion for myself. And I love that I keep this person's legacy alive by sharing these plants that they shared with me.
carry the light. Each day that invitation is extended to us. We may not realize it, or the noise and speed of life may be so overwhelming that it gets lost in the mix. But it's unwavering, and it remains. Carry the light. We carry those whose love, support, encouragement, laughter, and quirks forever remain with us. We carry those who've created memories with us that we will never forget, memories that evoke both smiles and tears. We carry those who have passed on the wisdom and lessons of life. Carry the light in all your journeys, in the daylight and the darkness, up in the mountains and down in the valleys, through the sunshine and rain and snow, in the places known and the places yet to be known. May love, peace, and hope sojourn with you as close companions, and may you be surrounded and strengthened by the light of others as you carry the light.
May peace be with you. Peace